I'll screw this up.
Hey guys, welcome to Hearth Pros. I'm Lewis.
I'm Watson.
And today we're going to be adventuring into...
the arena in Hearthstone.
Yes. As you can see, we have our three choices. When you enter the arena mode, you get a random 3-hero pick to start off your deck. So, Watson, which one are we going to be toying with today?
I'm guessing it's going to be the Hunter, although I am a big fan of Draw and the Shaman.
Yeah, and I'm kind of feeling meet halfway on the Rogue as well. We won't be doing the Hunter since just a minute ago we did an arena and got our asses handed to us.
It's up to you. The Shaman's really good if you get the right cards. The Rogue is always an unknown for us.
True, she's quick burst damage, but that Shaman's got that survivability. Maybe we should flip a coin on it. Do we happen to have a coin laying around somewhere here?
No.
Oh, great. Let's do paper, rock, scissors then.
Okay.
Hunter's out of the question for this video, so I'm going to vote for Rogue. And
I'll go Shaman.
Alright, ready for paper, rock, scissors? Here we go. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Alright, it's going to be Shaman.
For Doomhammer.
So why don't you tell the players a little bit about the process of the arena?
In the arena, you get to choose 3 random cards are given to you for each of your 30 choices on your 30 card deck. So we start off with a rare choice.
Looks like we got the Cold Light Oracle, Arcane Golem, and the Flesh Eating Ghoul.
Murlocs are always good with the Shaman. I play a Murloc deck, Shaman, and barely lose.
So,
however, that battle cry gives your opponent draw 2 cards. Just keep that in mind.
Speaking of battle cry, can you tell us a little bit about what's this detail on the cards? I mean, I see the words and it tells me something's going to happen, but I mean, what if I was new to the arena? What does this mean to me?
For battle cry, it happens when you play the card. In the middle one, the Arcane Golem, we got a charge. That means it can attack right away. For all other minions, they have to wait a turn before they can attack.
And what is that process exactly called?
I don't know.
Didn't they call it like res sickness and magic or something?
Yeah.
Or in the original WoW TCG? Damn. Okay, so what's... I reckon with the yellow, this is the attack and red is the health?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then is this the cost of the cards?
Yeah. You'll be doing mana cost. For each turn, you'll get 1 mana, 2 manas on your second turn, 3 mana on your third turn, and so on. There's special events if you go second that gives you extra mana.
Okay, cool. So shall we move forward so we don't board people too
Yeah.
often? So we've got Murloc as an option. We got a nice little tank. Well, not really a tank. More for quick damage.
With damage.
And then whenever a minion dies, +1. So, Mr. Thrall, since you won the paper, rock, scissors, I figure you'll get the first pick. Is it going to be a Murloc, or is it going to be a charge?
I say go with the Murloc, because that'll give us 2 cards and Murloc stack ability sometimes, so
Okay.
hopefully we'll get other Murlocs.
So hopefully we won't be punished because it says each player.
No, I've usually never had a problem with that.
Alright. Oh, we got a weapon in this pick. Oh, I love weapons. Quite frankly, I think we have too few weapons in the game. Looks like we got a taunt, which is, can you explain to me what taunt is?
Taunt means it forces the opponent to attack that card over other cards that do not have taunt.
Sweet.
Including your hero.
Now this is something new. Considering I don't play the Shaman deck, I've never seen a card with Overload, and it's got a 1 beside it. What exactly does that mean?
Overload means on your next turn you will be down 1 mana.
So basically it penalizes me 1 mana for the next turn, so I won't necessarily get that extra mana, but I'll have the same amount of mana for the previous turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So with this pick, we have somebody who restores health. I like restoring health. I tend to take a lot of damage early on.
Any of these would be fine. It's totally up to you, this pick.
Well, since we have the Shaman, I'm gonna go with a weapon, because I'm curious as to how Shaman works with the weapon. Bloodlust.
Bloodlust is the lifeblood of the Shaman deck. If you don't pick Bloodlust, then there's something wrong with you.
That goes to all you Shaman wannabes out there. Oh, so I see a card with Wind Fury. What does Wind Fury represent?
Wind Fury gives opponents 2 attacks.
Two attacks per turn? Wow, that's like double the damage, double the fudge, double the fun. Now what exactly is spell power?
Spell power gives your spells +1 to whatever spell it is.
Huh. This guy looks like he's trying to heal somebody. In the name of the light, you're healed! And this gives a minion Wind Fury? I kind of leaning towards the Thrallmore Farseer and Wind Fury. I don't really care about this guy.
I'd say go with the Thrallmore Farseer.
Cool beans. The Voodoo Doctor! For me, this is a tough one. We don't really have any 1-mana cards, and the charge is always nice, but restoring 2 health when you need it with a 2/1 minion, I kind of like that.
On the other side, you get to draw a card when you take damage.
True.
So even if that minion dies, he's gonna get you to draw a card.
This reminds me of Vol'jin. I'm leaning towards Voodoo.
I do want to say this with the Shaman, you do tend to run out of cards quickly. So anything that can have you draw a card is pretty good. But I'll let you have this pick.
Voodoo! I do the Voodoo, man! Oh, one of my favorite cards. The Gurubashi Berserker! Nothing like a little bit of
Okay, we got a new ability here, Enrage. That means if this card has been damaged, it gets Wind Fury and +1 attack.
Oh, nice. So
However, if it's healed, it loses its Enrage.
No, that's a good bit of information, though. They don't put that on the card. Because you know me, I'm probably that noob that comes in and is like, I got Wind Fury and Enrage! I'm gonna heal him and now he can do double damage. Nope. I feel sorry for the War Golem. He has like no information. He's just...
he's a good solid 7 card. I have him in my deck. Just, you know, as a high card value with a high attack and high health.
Well, since we're rocking Bloodlust at 5, I'm kind of leaning towards the Raging Worgen. But the Gurubashi Berserker!
All 3 of these cards are great cards.
I think this one goes to you, sir. Which would you pick?
I would take the Gurubashi Berserker. With that 7 health, it's bound to be attack.
Alright.
There's a Murloc.
Well, considering we're going towards Murloc, we should probably boost up on the Murloc. But again, that Direwolf Alpha.
Or the Fire Elemental with the automatic 3 damage battle cry.
Did not even see him. I was too focused on Alpha over there.
Plus it's the 6/5 with the 6 cost and a 3 damage. Always good late game.
And we don't currently have a 6-mana card. This is a tough decision. I'm gonna have to let you take this one.
I've lost many times to that Direwolf Alpha, but let's just keep something for late game. Let's go with the Fire Elemental.
Burn in the Maker's fire. Ah, we got another little Murloc with charge. Oh, I love that card.
Again,
For 2v1.
Again, it comes with another great Shaman card, the Flame Tongue Totem.
Boom.
It's very hard for opponents to, because it's 0/3, they like to ignore it, but give them +2 to all adjacent minions. I've won many games with this card.
I'm feeling because we're a Shaman, we should probably take the totem.
Yeah.
No Shaman is without totems. Totem! Oh, the most OP card in the game, Wisp.
Give a minion full health and taunt.
Yeah, I was kidding about the Wisp. Although I have seen many players die horribly at the hands of the Wisp. I'm gonna have to go for the Ancestral Healing.
Yeah. The Whips is great in other decks, but not Shaman.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! One of my favorite cards, Defender of Argus. Love this card. You slap that bad boy down in between two minion cards, they both get +1/+1 and become taunt. It's an amazing card. It's uber fantastic and it really pisses off the other player. Although I will have to say, Young Priestess is pretty good too for the +1, but it's always random. It's a quick, good card to put down to buff a character.
It's good early on in the game, but
Yeah.
after that it's...
And then Stampeding Kodo I highly recommend for a Hunter deck, but we're not playing Hunter, so that's out of the question at this point. We don't really have many taunts, so I think we should take Defender.
Yeah, and it's our first 4 card, I believe.
Yep, you are correct. 3/5, 3/5. Oh boy, oh boy.
Hex is always a good to have on there, but the Warlord...
The Warlord is one of my other favorite cards. Has +1/+1 for each friendly minion on the battlefield. Talk about an OP card.
I like the Gnomish Inventor to draw a card, but with a 4 score and only a 2 attack, it's kind of...
Yeah, and we have a good benefit of, you know, drawing extra cards going on. We have a few cards that are going to let us do that. So it comes down to the Hex or the Frostwolf Warlord. We have 2 5s. We got 2 3s, so it's an even trade. You, sir, have pick.
We always need that Hex, because you never know when it's going to come in.
True that, true that. I'm going to have to lean towards the Blood Raptor, definitely.
Very good card early on.
Yeah, for 2 mana and 3 damage right out the gate, yeah.
So the Tiger is good with stealth, but really...
Again, that's more of a basic Hunter card rather than putting it in another deck. So we'll go Raptor this time. Oh, we got another Totem. Oh, Corehound. One of my personal favorites for the Hunter deck. But again, Hunter deck, I wouldn't highly recommend it for the Thrall.
I don't know, it's got a 9 attack, very good end game.
True, but we do have an in-game equalizer.
Yeah.
We have a chance for another Flame Tongue Totem.
That's always good to have multiples.
Finally we get some tanks. But the Abusive Sergeant is one of my buff cards that I really like. He reminds me of Major Payne. Get in there and fight, maggot! But Shield Bearer and Booty Bay Bodyguard, 2 horrible tanks to not look over.
We probably need a tank for our early on game.
Yeah, so